Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi. My name is Keera, and if you like spooky content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the world's most well-known urban legends and paranormal games. Today, we're going to be talking about Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary is one of the scariest and most well-known urban legends and paranormal games around the world. The roots of the mirror game, also known as Bloody Mary, stretch back to a folk tradition practiced by young people in the 19th century. It has become one of the most well-known paranormal games, from kids daring each other at sleepovers to go into the bathroom and say her name 3 times in the mirror, or just individuals looking for some proof of the paranormal. Bloody Mary is a paranormal phenomenon that can't be explained. People have described her as a pale, dark-haired woman who is usually seen wearing a white nightgown or a white dress, usually seen covered in blood, hence the name Bloody Mary. If I asked you, who is Bloody Mary, there'd be a lot of different explanations. Some have said that she's Mary Worth, a woman who was tried and executed for witchcraft, or some have said a woman who had died in a car crash, whereas others have said that they believe that she is Mary Wales, the vengeful spirit of a woman who lost her child. Although the one explanation that is talked about most being Bloody Mary is Mary Tudor, the Queen of England who reigned from 1553 to 1558. And being known as Bloody Mary for the execution she carried out against protesters in an effort to restore Catholicism in England. And finally, one last theory that isn't talked about too much is that Bloody Mary is Elizabeth Bathory. Elizabeth Bathory is more famous for her name, the Blood Countess. Elizabeth is represented and talked about throughout history as a maniacal and murderous noblewoman who killed hundreds of young virgin women from her surrounding village. She would supposedly kill in order to drink and bathe in the blood of her victims, thus retaining her youth, or so she thought. Although many people think it is unlikely that these two are connected, because the only thing that connects the two stories is blood. The rules on how to play Bloody Mary are simple and easy to complete. It should also be noted that there are many variations to the rules and how to play the game. Because Bloody Mary has been around for so many years, the rules have changed over time. Some say you have to complete the game in a bathroom, whereas others say it is completely fine to play it in a completely pitch black room with a mirror that is not a bathroom. Some say you might need a candle, or you have to play it at 3 a.m., but a lot of versions don't include either of those things either. It all depends on what rules and steps you personally look at. But for the sake of this video, I am going to tell you the most common set of rules out there. But before we get into the rules, I thought I would do something a little different for this video. So I am going to attempt to summon Bloody Mary after I tell you the rules and steps of the game. I also should mention that I have unintentionally played Bloody Mary. Yeah, and you might be thinking, Keera, how do you unintentionally play Bloody Mary? That is a good question. I was in a drama class. We had to have our final as a group project, kind of like a short film, and my group decided on Bloody Mary. So I had to stand in the bathroom alone in the complete darkness, set up my camera, and repeatedly say Bloody Mary into the mirror multiple times. And in the shot, you have to say it 3 times, but I can say that I said it way more than 3 times. And let's just say this happened. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Oh, the lights are going on. I know that bang was caught on camera. So I should just say I was in my basement for an hour, maybe more, alone by myself. And this was the only thing to have happened the whole time I was down there. So I'm hoping that something will happen when we go down there and try to summon her once again. So before we go down there, we do have to go over the rules and how to play. Number 1, choose your playing space. The space should be able to become 100% dark, with no lights being able to get in. So no windows, which makes bathrooms the ideal spot to play this game. Number 2, you will need a candle, matches or a lighter, and a mirror. Number 3, you can play any time during the day, but it is recommended to play at night. It is important you enter the space alone. Number 4, face the mirror, make eye contact with yourself, begin saying Bloody Mary 3 or 13 times into the mirror. Number 5, look into the mirror. Be sure not to place yourself within arm's reach of the mirror, because she could grab you. Number 6, if you survive the experience, extinguish the candle, turn on the lights, and leave the room. And oh God, it says don't use the mirror again. That's exactly what we're doing today. Okay, now we're in my basement bathroom, where I accidentally played Bloody Mary the first time. As you can tell, I am wearing a different outfit because it is a different day. Also, it is very echoey in here. I'm not sure how that's going to translate through my microphone, but hopefully it sounds okay. So I'm not going to lie. It is not 3:33 a.m. I am not brave enough to do that, and quite frankly, I enjoy sleep way too much. So we just talked about how to play the game, or how I'm going to play the game, the most common one. Like I said, it is not 3:33 a.m., but I am going to be trying everything else. I am also going to be trying to say Bloody Mary 3 times and 13 times. I also have my trusty candle. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am kind of creeped out to try this. For the simple fact of what happened last time, and so much like spooky stuff has happened in this basement, I really don't want to be down here. Okay, so now let's try summon Bloody Mary. I am going to quickly readjust the camera so you can see the mirror and everything in it, just in case something does happen. Okay, so the camera's readjusted so you can see the mirror and me at the same time. And now the scary part is turning off the lights. I really don't want to do this. Okay, so now that the light is off, the last light to turn off is the ring light that's conveniently behind the camera. So we need to do that. And it's off. Oh, I hate it. Okay, the candle's going crazy already and I am not thrilled. So now that there's no light in here, we need our candle. And now let's try summon Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Oh, I hate how quiet it is. Okay. Great, nothing happened with saying it 3 times. But you know what? We're gonna say it 13 times. Like that hasn't gone bad before. Bloody Mary, 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 Bloody Mary. My eyes are looking really dark, but that could just be because my pupils are dilated to the darkness. Ooh, I don't like how much the candle's flickering. Do you see how much it's flickering? There's also one point when I was saying it, I don't know what number, I'll put the number on the screen, that the flickering completely stopped. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. So nothing happened. We'll try one more time with saying it 3 times. Maybe something will happen. You know what? Maybe I'll just say it a bunch of times and I'll just keep doing it and see if something happens. I'll do it for a minute. Okay? Oh God. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. See, the candle just stopped flickering. Ooh, oh, I don't like that. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Oh, I don't like what it's doing there. It's like slowed down. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. My eyes look really dark. I don't think the camera's gonna pick that up, but like looking at myself, my eyes do not look like my eyes. They're really dark. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, so we did that. I didn't like it. I've never liked this game because something about it just is creepy. I will say that when I was looking at myself in the mirror, I swear my eyes were changing. It could have just been because it's dark, my pupils were getting big, but it looked like my eyes turned completely black. You know what? Maybe, you know what? I'm going to unplug my phone and I'm gonna hold it facing the mirror, so it's kind of like POV. Maybe I can capture my eyes doing the weird thing. Just wait, the video's not over yet. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I don't like how the candle flickers a bunch. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Okay, we'll call it there. Okay, so now that we tried to summon Bloody Mary, nothing really happened. I'm sure some people... Did you see that? Happened. I'm sure some people... Happened. I'm sure some people... I'm sure... Happened. I'm sure some people... I'm sure some people have experiences with Bloody Mary. I have my own experience, but I was not intentionally trying to play the game. It is an interesting and could be a fun game to play with your friends at sleepovers. It is scary to stand in a bathroom by yourself with just a candle, the only light, and that flickering. It's not for me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more paranormal game videos and me playing them, then make sure to hit the like button and leave a comment. What paranormal game should I try next? But anyways, I hope you guys have a good morning, evening, or night, depending when you're watching this. And remember, maybe Bloody Mary is always around, looking through the mirrors, but she waits for one person to summon her to make herself known. Okay, bye guys!